When the district found out about Project Innovate, our IT coordinator came to the district office and says, hey, is this something we want to be part of? And I asked, who's the other districts? And when she listed the other districts, much larger districts, twice the size.
And at first we're kind of like, well, how are we going to compete with these larger schools? We looked at and read that some smaller schools had done well and so forth, and then it was like, hey, let's give it a try.
I thought it was incredible because we are always looking for money. We were a small rural school. Finances are tight, and then when this came along, I thought, we can do this. I know that we can do this.
It was such an exciting time for our district, just to see all the students and the staff and the parents pulling together stuff on Facebook all the time.
We're a hub. The school is basically the biggest business of the community. So what happens at the school, everybody knows what's going on. So when we had this posted, vote for Project Innovate, we had parents come in, grandparents come in for programs. Hey, come on over and vote for us.
We thought, we've got this. And Mr. Berkland was like, he wasn't taking anything but a win. So he was a great motivator.
We have some great student leaders who are motivating all of the students to do whatever they could to secure this.
Well, the main reason why I felt the need to go out and get more votes for my school is because I have attended Niagara for the last 13 years of my life, and at no point had I ever heard of an opportunity such as this one where we could actually get $25,000 for our school.
I'll tell you, my students, the 10th, 11th, and 12th graders were really involved in contacting parents and grandparents, and it affects me personally because my computer lab probably was 15 years old, you know, with the old monitors, very slow logging in. 20 minutes to log in. And
at that point, you probably had about 10-15 minutes to work on whatever it was that you went in there for, and then that was it.
Oftentimes I'd have to find some filler before the computers were able to log in, and so now we can get right to it, and we're not waiting to be able to do our jobs.
The teachers would come to me and say, you know, they didn't have enough devices for the high school. They were kind of fighting over our laptop carts, you know, they all wanted them at the same time.
What we were able to cycle out were old computers. Now we're able to get some more fresh computers, more hands-on technology.
If you want to give your students the best chance to succeed, you have to continuously update.
This is something that they will be exposed to in college, and we need to have equipment that's up to date.
It's almost a new sense of pride kind of shifted into Niagara after we won.
They were jumping up and down and screaming when we actually secured the money, and we knew for sure.
We were high-fiving, hugging. It was very exciting.
When we looked at desktops and looked at the monitors, we felt, let's go after this as far as what can we find for a package amount. When we looked at that, we were able to kind of bundle these things, get a better price for them, and that way it spread our money out rather than sticking it all into one lab, because when you think about $25,000, it's a lot of money. But when it comes to technology, you can spend it very quickly.
With the devices that we purchased, there's a company that we've found that does refurbished devices, which they offer a 3-year warranty, and we're looking at probably half price of what these devices are. So when you can get 2 for the price of 1, that's what I looked at. It gave the kids what they needed for, like I said, the laptop cart. This is the first time that we've gotten money that did not have to come out of our budget and allow us to give equipment to the students and really update our system and help them out.
Obviously every school gets, you know, some public funds, but it's, you know, that's continuously decreasing as well, and without any type of other funds coming in, there's really no way to compete.
We thank you here at Niagara for the opportunity, and very fortunate and blessed that we were the winners.
As a parent and a taxpayer and an employee, we're a small school district, so every bit helps. And when you can refurbish 2 full computer labs and impact every single one of our students, it's huge.